Once upon a time, there was a boy named Alex. He lived in a small village near a big forest. Alex was curious about the world. He loved reading books about different places. He dreamed of traveling to new lands. But Alex had never left his village. His parents were farmers. They worked hard every day. They wanted Alex to help them in the fields. Alex respected his parents, but he had a dream. He wanted to see the world beyond his village. One day, he met an old traveler. The traveler told Alex many stories. He spoke about mountains and oceans. He described great cities with tall buildings. Alex listened with excitement. He asked the traveler many questions. The traveler smiled at Alex. "You have a heart full of dreams," he said. "If you truly wish to see the world, you must take the first step." Alex thought about these words. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about the traveler's words. The next morning, he made a decision. He would start his journey. He told his parents about his dream. They were worried. "The world is big and dangerous," his mother said. "You are young and inexperienced," his father added. But Alex was determined. "I will learn and be careful," he promised. His parents finally agreed. They gave him some food and money. They hugged him and wished him luck. Alex took his first steps beyond the village. He walked along the dusty road. Birds chirped in the trees. The sun shone brightly in the sky. Alex felt excited and a little nervous. He reached the edge of the forest. He had never gone this far before. He took a deep breath and stepped inside. The forest was green and peaceful. He heard the sound of rustling leaves. He saw rabbits hopping in the grass. He walked carefully along the path. Suddenly, he heard a growl. His heart started beating fast. A wild dog stood in front of him. It looked hungry and angry. Alex slowly stepped back. He remembered what his father had taught him. "Never run from a wild animal," his father had said. Alex stood still. He picked up a stick from the ground. The dog barked loudly. Alex raised the stick. He looked into the dog's eyes. The dog hesitated. Then it turned and ran away. Alex sighed in relief. He continued his journey. The forest was full of surprises. He met a group of travelers. They were sitting around a fire. They welcomed Alex warmly. "Where are you going?" one of them asked. "I want to see the world," Alex replied. The travelers smiled. "You are brave," one of them said. They shared their food with Alex. They told him about distant lands. Alex listened with wonder. He realized he was not alone. Many people had dreams like him. The next morning, he thanked the travelers. He continued his journey. He reached a river. There was no bridge. He wondered how to cross it. He saw a fisherman nearby. "Can you help me cross the river?" Alex asked. The fisherman smiled. "Of course, young traveler," he said. Alex got into the boat. The fisherman rowed across the river. "Where are you going?" the fisherman asked. "I want to see the world," Alex said. The fisherman laughed. "The world is big," he said, "but every journey begins with one step." Alex nodded. He thanked the fisherman. He continued walking. He reached a small town. It was the first town he had ever seen. The streets were busy with people. Shops lined both sides of the road. Alex looked around in amazement. He heard music in the air. He smelled delicious food. He saw children playing in the streets. He felt happy. This was the beginning of his adventure. Alex had taken his first step into the world. As he walked through the town, he saw a large market. Vendors were selling fruits, vegetables, and clothes. A man was playing the violin in the street. Alex watched in fascination. He had never heard such beautiful music before. He walked up to the musician. "Your music is wonderful," Alex said. The musician smiled. "Thank you, young traveler," he said. "Music connects people everywhere." Alex thought about those words. He continued walking. He saw a bakery with fresh bread. The smell made his stomach growl. He realized he was hungry. He used some of his money to buy bread. The baker handed him a warm loaf. Alex thanked him and ate happily. After eating, he felt refreshed. He continued exploring the town. He met a kind woman who sold maps. "Would you like a map of the world?" she asked. Alex's eyes lit up. "Yes, please," he said. He bought the map and studied it. He saw many countries and cities. His heart filled with excitement. He promised himself that he would visit as many places as possible.